Good evening, everyone. I am Dr.
Hmm.
Vijay Kumar, doing my final year post-graduation in Department of Community Medicine, PhD in Medical Science and Research, Coimbatore. So, let me share my experience as a medical officer in Department of Public Health. In
Sorry, can you sit a bit behind? Can you move your chair a bit back? A bit more. Yeah.
back.
Now you can. Yeah. Now it's good. Yeah. Now you can speak. Yeah.
Okay.
Now you can
Good evening,
start again.
good evening, everyone. I am Dr. Vijay Kumar, doing my final year post-graduation in Department of Community Medicine in PhD Institute of Medical Science and Research, Coimbatore. Let me share my experience as a medical officer in government of government for a period of 5 years in a primary health center. So this program which we subscribe is very useful for me to understand the public health management as well as the leadership quality. So I'm going to share my experience in the workplace last year and what are the challenges we face and how to overcome that challenges using the public health principles that I'm going to share with you a couple of times. This was a good opportunity for us to understand the public health management under the guidance of eminent professionals such as Devadasan sir and his team. I thank everyone for this great opportunity for me. Can I go to the PowerPoint?
No, you can start. Sorry, you don't off it. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
We need to screen record. Oh, have you shared the screen? Is this the screen you're sharing with us? Okay, cool. Yeah, you can continue.
Okay. So the one challenge that I faced in my workplace, how I applied a public health management principle to overcome the challenge. We are going to share that. So it was a school health project. Basically, it was a corporate social responsibility project. We work in collaboration with the stakeholders as a part of CSR. The beneficial are government school students living in primary and middle schools from poor socioeconomic status. And our team mission was to improve the health status of the underprivileged children by helping and follow up, and to decrease the sickness, absenteeism, and improve the school attendance. And our vision is to improve the socially and economically productive citizens of tomorrow. So the challenges we faced during our implementation of the project was we continue to how to focus, align, and inspire there was reluctant and demotivated staff in both the health sector as well as the it is a workload burden and reluctance of teachers to give health education. This was an extra burden to their routine. Lack of quality development,
Sorry, your voice is breaking in between. Can you repeat?
yeah.
Your voice is breaking in between. Can you repeat?
Maybe I am going to. So we continually face the challenge of staying focused, aligned, inspired, and organized. So there was reluctance and demotivation among the staff in both the sectors, health team as well as the health. We are thinking it was an extra burden to the routine work, and there was no proper statistics and work arrangements. So they are not also involving the parents in behavior changes. So we formulated a team and a meeting, and we decided what are the challenges we are facing. So based on that, we used one challenge model. So we gave constant fast feedback as well as the support to the team members. We take it as a responsibilities. So find out the obstacles and what are all the root causes, and we prioritize our actions to reach our measurable results. So the main obstacles what we identified were the health team was demotivated and also feeling workload. It was a burden for them, and also teachers don't have adequate time because in spite of their regular routine curriculum, they're not able to teach the students. So this was not practiced in the home also. So there is these three has been identified as main obstacles, and we decided there is a lagging in leadership. So we decided to arrange for a leadership meeting, and we all invited all the staff members, and we found what is actually we are. So we decided to use one framework, conceptual framework, and there was four group members. They are planners, drivers, and connectors and seekers. These are all the various leadership approach, and we sorted out where we are. So among the team members, we are thinking that who are thinking the present to future, as well as the people to task oriented. So we segregated ourselves into planners, drivers, and connectors, and also seekers. So based on that, we shifted our leadership members to from individual heroics to collaborative actions, and also every time we are not blaming others for our problems. So we took it as a responsibility for these challenges which has arisen during the implementation of the project, and also mainly the hope and possibility. So they are always sharing that there is no possibility of doing things like this because we are having other works like that. So this leadership training among us and using the principles of leadership changed everyone into a collaborative leaders. So basically, there was a leading, planning, as well as the governing practices are there. So basically, the leading practices we just scanned, focus, and align and mobilize our team members, and also inspired them to work. So we in, periodically arrange for a health meeting and staff review meeting, and we find out what are the priorities, and we build on that capacity building of our staff, as well as we identify the critical challenges and facilitated our team members work interest and all. So how to manage means just we focused on planning, organizing, and how to implement and to monitor and evaluate. So we allocated adequate resources and short-term organizational goals and performance objectives. And by cultivating the accountability in all sectors, we governed our team members' work, and also we engaged all level stakeholders, and also we formed not a single direction. We formulated a set of shared directions among the stakeholders, and we prioritized our action into mainly we identify the obstacles. Based on that obstacles, so we formulated our actions to be prioritized, and meeting the stakeholders to incorporate the health education session within the routine teaching schedule among the teachers. And also we conducted meeting periodically with the parents as well as the teachers to distribute the educational pamphlet to implement the behavior change. And in the periodically we have found that we have to need to change into emotional intelligence, and also we need to motivate our members, as well as the communication should be skills should be promoted among the team members. So as a team, we organize regular meetings, we coached our team members, and also we given an opportunity for them to self-reflect. What are the challenges they are facing? What are the things we can change during the course of action? So we are flexible for this uh, uh, team members' advice also. So basically, this was focused on leading, managing, and government practices. So mainly more focused on our main objective of improving the health status of the school children. And also we facilitated a teamwork in between. Every time whenever the team members are demotivated, we implemented that motivation work. And also we planned, organized a very good action plan. And also what all the difficulties faced during the implementation was also addressed. And all activities are well documented, and periodically we reviewed our performance, so that the leadership quality and the leadership training helped us to improve our performance in the field. So now the current situation is all the members are interested and enthusiastic, and they are empowered manpower from various departments involving various health specialties, and also there is a better coordination among the team members and also the team supervisors. So coming to the this course, EPHM course, Public Health Management course, this has given us a great opportunity to develop our leadership and public health management skills, and also to improve our shared vision. So I'm overwhelmed with the batch coordination and interest, and special thanks to the EPHM team for giving me this great opportunity to give a session on leadership management. So as a leader, it is our own ability to lead was developed at all levels, regardless of our position within the hierarchy, and took responsibility for our own actions, and also accountable to the team for our part in enabling the team success. So we learned about emotional intelligence, how to be self-reflective, to acknowledge our strength as well as the areas for scope for development, and also the leading and managing practices we have followed, and also the basic principles of good governance practices. So thank you for